Take that.
I want to do like one of those where Garth Brooks is in town and they go, he sold out in 11 minutes. That's the record to beat. Like, the show sold out in 11 minutes.
So After Hours number 2, we want to sell it out in 11 minutes.
Yeah.
You got to beat Garth Brooks' record, okay?
That's my dream,
That's for
everybody.
show number 2.
Yeah, is it too much to ask?
Tickets aren't on sale yet, but we'll let you know. So for After Hours, you got anything special you want to bring up for After Hours today?
I just there are a couple
Catnip?
there are a couple things. Yeah, well, I do have a little article out of I hesitate to say it, but that's where it's from, and it's from Cosmo.
Oh no, I wasn't ready for this.
I was stalling as long as I could.
It's not our fault, blame the lesbian. Heidi's been reading Cosmo again.
I feel like Ian right now, and I'm like, let's take a call. I'm just totally just throw the show off track. What about hepatitis and energy drinks? Let's take a call. You were on the air.
You're on the air.
Real quick.
No, go ahead. I don't give a shit.
B has something interesting to tell us. Do you want to hear it, or do you want to go with Cosmo?
No, go ahead. I'm here.
You want to talk to B?
Sure.
All right. Hello, B.
Hi, guys.
Hey, babe.
First off, I wanted you guys to check out this thing on PerizHelton.com. It's about this stripper who squirts water out of her ass.
But does she put? Does
typing in the address right now.
Does she have to put the water in order to squirt it out, or does she actually squirt water?
She uses like a funnel. I just saw it. She uses like a funnel, and they put water in her ass, and then she squirts it out. It's crazy. It's on page 2. I just thought you guys.
She squirts it on the pervert row.
No, it's just if you go to PerizHelton.com, go all the way down, and it's on page 2, and then you should.
I don't want to look like, if I'm at a strip club, I don't want to look like I'm going to a Gallagher show. Oh boy, there she goes.
I don't know if I want to see an enema.
No, you got to see it. It's really cool. And
is it somewhat hot? Is it a little bit sexy? I mean, you watched it. Is it sexy?
You know what? I was really grossed out because she squirted it pretty damn far.
Oh, God.
But you guys just got to look at it. It's real interesting.
All right.
And then one more thing. I did notice, I had a question about Z because he called in the other day about the horse. And I noticed when he said that his first experience was when he was 15. Can you guys ask him if he ever calls back again, if he lost his virginity to that horse?
I'm guessing he did.
Oh.
If I just had to...
Frank lost his to a hog, so what's the difference?
No, she wasn't a hog. She was a beast.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
I couldn't tell what kind of animal she was. No, she
was a bigger girl, you said.
No, she wasn't a big girl. Not my virginity, no.
Oh.
She was 19, and she was, thin and nice. I mean, didn't have a belly on her or nothing like that. I mean, she reeked of cigarettes and tuna fish. No, okay, no, it wasn't that bad. Actually, she wasn't that bad, but her pussy smelled like smoke.
It did. Your first time you tasted her pussy?
Did I? No, let me see. I could just smell it.
You could smell
or maybe because she had the ashtray on her stomach. Maybe it wasn't her pussy. It was the sandbag ashtray on her stomach that maybe I was getting whipped from the butt she'd been smoking all night.
Oh, God.
Maybe it had a whiff of pussy on it.
Oh.
But
is there anything from that night, since that was, such early imprinting, you're 14, the night of your 15th birthday or whatever. Is there anything that happened that night? Is that maybe why you like trashy girls? You have a soft spot in your heart?
I love Trailer Park Girls, and she was a Trailer Park girl.
So maybe that early imprinting,
yeah,
it caused that. You're like, wow, because you automatically see Trailer Park trash as easy. Like, that girl will fuck me. Look at her. She's like a waitress at a bowling alley. She's definitely will fuck me because of that early imprinting that happened.
Yeah, and also flowered couches with wooden armrests.
Yeah.
Something about those. I see those. I'm like, can I bang some trash you brought on this right now?
We call those trailer couches because anytime in Indiana you go see somebody and they lived in a trailer, you're like, yeah. I had family members who had the couch.
Same couch, probably.
Well, it had the wooded scene, so it had deer in the fabric with the wood armrest. That's how you know you're trash.
That's how you know you're trash.
Pretty much.
If you have a wood framed couch.
Well, certainly with a wooded theme, with a deer and woodland creatures on the cushions.
That must have been trash then, because we had the wood framed couch, but it was like more of like a plaid type cushion thing, like the 6 cushions that were like the brown and yellow and white.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about.
And on my dad's space on the couch, we had the matching wood coffee table that had the cabinets and stuff. It was nice. But he had it for so long. I mean, they bought furniture one time when they moved in. They bought it and they kept
Yeah.
it till I was
In the late 60s,
Yeah.
and that's what they had.
So I was off and married and divorced and everything. Same stuff. And he would sit there, and because he'd put his legs up on the coffee table and rest his arm there and watch TV, that he basically wore the stain off where his arm would rest and where his feet would be on the coffee table. And they never bothered to buy new stuff. He was eroding himself through the furniture.
Think of how weird that's going to be when he's gone many, many years from now, and you look at that and go, wow, that's from my dad.
Yeah, that's my dad's sit stains.
Shroud of Big Frank.
Sit
sort of.
stains. It's where he sit stained all over the couch. Let's go to, Dave. Hello, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, what's up, Skanks?
What's
And
up,
Heidi?
Notch?
All right.
Anyway, I love the interns. They need to bring little Eric and Johnny, too.
Oh, yeah, we'll mix it
yeah,
up every week. We'll do a little
Yeah,
mix.
I'm sure you will. It's going to be awesome, I think. Anyway, I also wanted to mention, I think in one of the previous episodes you had mentioned that, your daughter is almost like a hate-love relationship. And I can totally relate because I have a 14-year-old, and it is fucking crazy sometimes.
Just the hormones, you mean, and the fact that she rolls her eyes and hates you?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. And, because you go from being a superhero to them to the worst enemy and shit. And it's like a roller coaster. And you're a grown man and, in some cases a grown woman or whatever the case may be, but it does mess with your feelings, as a parent.
You go from
like,
Superman to,
shit.
God, I hate you!
Exactly.
So, Dave, is your daughter pretty well developed at 14?
I would say average, basically.
She's got an average build.
And I know I
What
never
size are her
saw
boobies?
obviously, but I know that everybody says she's hot, so that's got to be fucking worse to
All
deal
right,
with it.
if your daughter is compared to a celebrity, what does she look like?
I'd say, I don't know, like a mini version of Vanessa Hudgens, kind of.
Yeah, pretty stacked.
No, she's average. She's pretty average.
Nice ass.
What's that?
Nice ass.
Do I like that?
No, does she have a nice ass?
Oh no, no.
Average,
she's-
average ass.
Yeah, average. Pretty much average everything. I mean, she's not, when it comes to that, she's average about everything, pretty much.
I'm just trying to imagine my dad having this exact same conversation with some guy about me when I was 14. What'd she look like? Kind of looks like a son. Who'd she look like? Well, a little like Anthony Michael Hall. Your daughter?
The funny thing is, I never even thought about that until Frank started asking me all that shit about her. I'm like, what the?
All right, so does she have a boyfriend?
No, I don't think she does have a boyfriend.
All right.
There's a lot of
All right, so
boyfriends,
I guess
but,
in like the 15, 16-year-old, in the next couple of years, she's probably going to get the boyfriend.
With a car.
With a car. And might even be the whole sex thing going on. Or, she's going to, like, enter sexuality in a sense that she's going to be experimenting with her boyfriend. Would you ever allow your daughter to have sex at your house?
No way. No way. There's a rule in my house that they're not going into the bedrooms. Any friend that they have over, if it's the opposite sex, they have to stay in the common areas.
No kiss, no touch, no making
whatever
up.
the case may be.
That's a good rule.
No, there's this whole article right now, and you're not going to even believe this, Dave. It says some parents are allowing their teens to have sex inside the family home.
Would have never happened in my mom and dad's house.
The idea
No,
of drinking.
I think that ruins the entire household, to be quite honest with you. I mean, in my opinion, anyway. I may be old-fashioned a little bit, but I'm cool with the whole dating thing and everything.
So you'd rather your
obviously,
daughter
but,
go out and blow some dude in a car?
I'd rather not know about it. Let's put it that way.
Ignorance is bliss. That's why that saying was created.
If she goes to her bedroom and she shuts the door, what do you know? You don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
Well, that's not going to happen.
He doesn't allow it. You have to be in the common area. Yeah.
It says this lady, Patty, strives to be a responsible parent. That's why she says she told her 18-year-old son that if he wants to have sex, not only is she okay with it, but she'd prefer that he do it in the family home.
He's 18?
Well, that's because she probably wants to blow him, too.
Oh, wow. Dave.
That was a big leap.
Dave, going a little crazy there. I'm going to hang up on Dave.
Can I tell you, I'm a grown person, and I wouldn't even want to do that. I wouldn't even want to. But go back to my mom and dad's house and stay. And
no bullshit. You were humping some guy in the basement.
No,
with
no.
his
When
mom
I was
at home.
Well, we were dry humping.
Well, that's still like.
But I got caught. No,
you
she
had basement privileges. She wasn't downstairs. You could have been
'cause
more
she
than.
worked nights.
But you could have been more than dry humping.
That's
that
very
was
true.
up to you about dry humping. But he could have been banging you, and she's like, "All right, you're my son. You can go ahead and bang your girlfriend at the house.
I will
I'd
tell
rather
you,
bang here than bang someplace.
Very
else."
different. Is there a double standard? Yes, but I think it's way different if you had a son who was going to be turning 14.
And he's bringing his hot little girlfriend
You'd
over.
feel you wouldn't worry so much about
Wear
him.
some condoms,
Yeah,
buddy.
you wouldn't. I guarantee you wouldn't worry as much about him going, "Hey,